Hello student, I am again back with my online video class. Now before I start my class, I have one request that if you like my video lecture, please do subscribe my channel. The topic that I am going to teach you today is factor controlling climate and weather of India. This is the topic that I am going to teach you today. The first factor that control the climate and weather of our country is latitude. This particular latitude, that is known as Tropic of Cancer, that is 23.5 degree north latitude. This particular line has broadly divided our country into two climatic zones. One is warm temperate zone, another one is tropical zone. Now in the warm temperate zone we experience extreme type of climate. Why? Because it is landlocked from all sides. As you can see in the picture, this particular, let me show you again, this particular northern half is landlocked from all sides, like China, Nepal, Bhutan, Bangladesh, Myanmar, Pakistan have landlocked it. For that, this northern part experiences extreme type of climate. On the other hand, this tropical zone lies near equator. This tropical zone lies near equator. For that, over here the temperature, especially in the interior part, the temperature during summer time is more than the northern half. But in the coastal part of this tropical region, the temperature is moderate, that is neither too high nor too low throughout the year, because this coastal part is surrounded by water bodies from three sides: by Bay of Bengal from the east, by Arabian Sea from the west, and by Indian Ocean from the south. So in this way we can say that latitude influences the climate and weather of our country. The next factor is distance from sea. Those places which are near sea, which are on the coast, like Mumbai, have maritime climate because of coastal location. On the other hand, those places like Delhi, located in the interior part, have extreme climate. So in this way, distance from sea influences the climate of our country. Next one is physiography. What is physiography? Physiography means the different kind of landforms that exist in our country, how they influence the climate and weather. Like in the north we have Himalayas mountain, then we have Aravallis in the northwest, we have Western Ghat mountain. So like this mountain ranges have influence on the weather and climate of India. They mainly influence the direction of monsoon wind. Like you see at the southern part, this peninsular plateau, we have the projection of this peninsular plateau towards south have bifurcated the monsoon wind into two branches. One is Arabian Sea branch, another one is Bay of Bengal branch. Now out of this two branch, this Arabian Sea branch, it move perpendicular to Western Ghat. For that reason, what happened? the western coast. The western coast means this part. The western coast get heavy rainfall from Arabian Sea branch of southwest monsoon. On the other hand, the Bay of Bengal branch, what it do? It move or it flow parallel to the eastern coast. For that reason, eastern coast get very less rainfall from Bay of Bengal branch. On the other hand, if you look over here, we have Aravalli range. Now with respect to Aravalli range, the southwest monsoon wind is moving in a parallel direction. With respect to Aravalli range, southwest monsoon wind is moving in parallel direction. For that, the Rajasthan, that means this part that is called Rajasthan, this part get a very scanty rainfall from southwest monsoon wind. Now comes the part of Bay of Bengal branch that is moving through the Indo-Gangetic plain. This particular part, if you observe carefully, this particular part of Bay of Bengal branch is moving in east to west direction. Why it is happening? It is happening due to the presence of Himalayas mountain range in the north. Due to the presence of Himalayas in the northern part of Indian subcontinent, southwest monsoon wind get deflected in east to west direction along the Indo-Gangetic plain. So in this way we can say that physiography, different type of existing landforms of our country influence the weather and climatic condition. They basically influence the monsoon wind. They affect the distribution, the amount of rainfall caused by monsoon wind. Now let me explain the impact of Western Ghat on monsoon in detail. Look over here in this particular map of India. The west coast is windward side of Western Ghat, and the interior part of Deccan Plateau is the rain shadow area or leeward side of Western Ghat. That means the west coast get maximum rainfall from southwest monsoon. On the other hand, the interior part of Deccan, which is rain shadow area, get very scanty rainfall or no rainfall from southwest monsoon. Now let me explain you that how it happens. First of all, when any mountain influence the rainfall, we call it orographic rainfall. You can look over here, this particular diagram, you can look that it is the cross section of Western Ghat. Now this part is windward side and this part is leeward side. So what happened? When the monsoon wind is coming and striking the mountain, it rising upward, and when it rising upward, what is happening? It forming cloud, and from cloud we have rainfall. So whatever moisture the southwest monsoon wind is carrying is setting on the windward side, So by the time it crossing the windward side and entering the leeward side, it becoming a dry wind. For that, this part, that is opposite part, that is called leeward side, is known as rain shadow area, because dry wind can hardly cause any kind of rainfall on this part. Now let me explain the direction of monsoon wind, how it influences the rainfall. Our country get two types of monsoon. One is winter monsoon, another one is summer monsoon. At the time of winter season, over land surface we have high pressure, and over water surface we have low pressure. For that reason, what happened? The monsoon wind blow from land to sea, that is from northeast to southwest direction, and as they are moving from land to sea, they are dry wind. But a part of this monsoon wind over here, what it do, it pick up moisture from Bay of Bengal and causes rainfall in the southeastern coast of India. And winter monsoon is mainly active from the month of November to December. On the other hand, summer monsoon, it blow in opposite direction, that is from sea to land. Why it happened? Because at the time of summer season, over land we have low pressure, but over water body we have high pressure. For that reason, what happened? The wind move from sea to land, that is from southwest to northeast direction, and it cause rainfall. It carry moisture from Arabian Sea and Bay of Bengal and shed it in the form of rainfall over Indian subcontinent. Except the southeastern coast, that is a very small part over here, the entire country get rainfall from summer monsoon, and summer monsoon is active from the month of June to October. Now we name these two monsoon, winter monsoon and summer monsoon, on the basis of the direction of wind. As the winter monsoon is flowing from northeast direction, we call it northeast monsoon wind, and as summer monsoon is flowing from southeast direction, we call it southwest direction, we call it southwest monsoon wind. Now how jet stream influence the climate and weather of India. Now first of all, you have to understand what does the term jet stream means. Jet stream means a high velocity wind that is moving in troposphere at an altitude of 8 km from the earth's surface, and they are meandering by nature. That means they follow a curved path. Now you look over here, during the winter season we have subtropical jet stream that is moving from west to east, and in the southern part of Tibetan plateau. In the southern part of Tibetan plateau we have subtropical jet stream. Now what does this jet stream do? At the time of winter, this jet stream, it intensify the existing high pressure condition over the land. For that reason, what happened? The surface wind, let me show you again. The surface wind, it moves from land to sea. You can see over here that the surface wind is moving from land to sea. On the other hand, during the summer season, due to the heating of North Indian plain, the subtropical jet stream, it moves towards north of Tibetan plateau. You can look over here, the subtropical jet stream, it moves towards north of Tibetan plateau, and as it moves towards north of Tibetan plateau, what happened? Over North Indian plain, the low pressure condition get more intense, and for that reason, what happened? The wind, the surface wind, that is called as southwest monsoon, move from sea to land. It moved from sea to land, and we know all that this monsoon wind cause rainfall over Indian subcontinent. Now another jet stream is seen during summer season, that is during monsoon season, that is known as easterly jet stream. You can see over here that over peninsular plateau. Around the latitude of 10 degree north, we have this easterly jet stream that is only during summer season, or we can say monsoon season. But at the time of winter season, there is no easterly jet stream. Western disturbance. What is western disturbance? Western disturbance is a low pressure depression that develop over Mediterranean Sea and move across Iraq, Iran, Afghanistan and Pakistan to enter India. You can see the flow direction of western disturbance. It is a temperate depression, or you can say temperate cyclone, that cause rainfall in our country during the winter season. Now, which part of India is influenced by jet stream? The northern and northwestern part is affected by, which part is affected by western disturbance? The northern and northwestern part is affected by western disturbance during the winter season. Places in higher altitude get snowfall and the places in the lower altitude get rainfall. That means Jammu and Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh, the mountain region of Uttarakhand, all these places get snowfall under the influence of western disturbances. On the other hand, the state of Punjab, Haryana, some part of Rajasthan, western UP, here Delhi, the capital of our country, they get rainfall from western disturbance, and this rainfall is very much suitable for cultivation of Rabi crops, that is wheat. Now, tropical cyclone. Tropical cyclone move from land to sea and cause very heavy rainfall in coastal part of India. This is the flow path of a tropical cyclone, and tropical cyclone is more intense along the eastern coast in comparison to the western coast. Tropical cyclone is more intense along the eastern coast. Like few days earlier, we have experienced Amphan, which is an example of tropical cyclone. Now, the affected areas. If you look at this map, you will find that in various months we have tropical cyclone, like April, May, July, September, October, November and December. And the affected areas are mainly the coastal parts. Coastal part of West Bengal, Odisha, coastal part of Andhra Pradesh, coastal part of Tamil Nadu in the east coast. Whereas in the west coast, few part of Gujarat and Kerala is affected by cyclone. These are the cyclone prone area. That means maximum cyclone is seen in all these parts. Now I am going to discuss a very important thing that influence the climate and weather pattern of our country. It is a global climatic phenomena known as El Nino. The word El Nino is derived from the Spanish word, which means child Christ. El means child and Nino means Christ. Now look over here. We have South Equatorial Current, which is moving under the influence of trade wind. And trade wind is moving in this direction. Why? Due to the presence of low pressure at the west coast of Pacific Ocean. Now, under normal condition, what happened? South Equatorial Current moved from east coast of Pacific Ocean to the west coast of Pacific Ocean. And cold Peru current flow along the coast of South America. And under normal condition, west coast of Pacific Ocean, what happened? They get rainfall. But the coast of South America, that is the Peru coast, the coast of South America, they experience drought. Now let me explain what happened when we have El Nino condition that I am talking about. When we have El Nino condition, we have opposite phenomena happening. First of all, the trade wind become weak. Why the trade wind become weak? Because on the west coast we have high pressure and on the east coast we have low pressure. For that, the trade wind become weak, and as a consequence we have warm water movement in opposite direction, which is called counter equatorial current. So now, in place of cold water along the coast of South America, we have warm water, and for that reason the Peru current, it become weak. We have weak Peru current. This phenomenon is called El Nino, and when it happens in the coast of South America, we have rainfall, whereas in this part of Asia, that is the west coast of Pacific, in this part we have drought. Now, how El Nino cause rainfall in South America? Because when warm water arrive at the coast of South America, then what happened? It warm up the overlying atmosphere. As the atmosphere get warm up, the moist air rise up, condense, and it cause rainfall. Now, how it impact India? First of all, you have to understand the location of our country. With respect to the map I have shown earlier, India is located on the western part. With respect to the map that I have shown you earlier, just now, when we have El Nino, that is called positive phase. When we have El Nino, that is called positive phase. Sorry, when we don't have El Nino, that means when we have normal condition, that is called positive phase. In India, we have heavy rainfall, because warm water it come across, it come near the coast of India. On the other hand, when we have El Nino, that means when we have negative phase, that time what happen? We have cold water along the coast of India. For that, drought condition exist. So with this I complete my video lecture. Hopefully you will like it, and if you have problem in understanding, if you have any doubt, please do give your comment in the YouTube comment box, or you can text me in my WhatsApp number, that is 6290 81161. Thank you.